Hey, what's up, guys? I know no one's here yet because we just started, but I have to say hi like that because the video will go live later publicly in like a recorded format. So that's why I have to start it off by saying hi. Alright. What was I doing here? Let's see. I need to build a little building out over there. I also need to build something out in the middle here. Wish I had more space, but I don't. So I think, let's see, structures, floors, let's go with like a 48 by 48. Let's just pretend that's where that's going to be. Alright, well that's good. So, I suppose that's what I'm going to do. So let's do this. Hey, people are here. What's up, guys? Is it real jittery for you guys? It seems like it's really jittery. That's weird. I wonder why that is. That's odd. I don't know why it's doing that. Huh. Let's see. When it's done, we'll play on it. I still have to finish my other map also. Uh, yeah, everything's working on my end, so any jitteriness is not happening on my end, so I can't say anything about that. Can't do anything about it. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good weekend so far? Ah, I'm still not quite centered. Need to move it over just a little bit. That should do it. Yeah, perfect. Well, not quite perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna end up liking this map. It's supposed to be like Avalanche, but they just used they didn't give me enough of a budget to build it out the way I wanted to at all. I don't know if I'm gonna end up liking parts of it or most of it. I don't know. I just don't know. It's gonna look like a Forge map no matter what I do. Want to do more terrain type of stuff, but I used it all the budget up in the middle there. But what if I didn't? What if this whole area was built out as actual flooring? That might be an option. Life as a customizer. I don't know what that means. How would you get my painting expertise? Practice. It's not like I went to school for it or anything, so it's really just a matter of the good old-fashioned practice. I think I'm gonna get rid of that right there, and that right there, and that right there. I think we're gonna build this out a little bit with regular flooring so that I have more terrain pieces to use. Like that kind of piece. I think it'll work. But we need to go bigger. You can commission me through my website. And painting, according to Johnny the Kid, painting is simple. You just need good brushes and new paint. There's a little bit more to it than that, I have to say. Sarah Gomez, you didn't miss anything. We just started a couple of minutes ago. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to fix a few things, but I think this idea might, it might be a keeper. If I can keep the floor at that level, I should be able to get everything to mesh pretty easily. I think that might work. Yeah, airbrushing is just as simple as regular brushing. You just need an airbrush and paint. That's not actually accurate there, Johnny the Kid, but that's okay. I have never played Call of Duty Zombies. I have played Call of Duty, but no zombies, surprisingly enough. Why aren't the magnets magneting? That's what I want to know. Come on, magnets. Stinking magnets. I'm getting ready to give up on this map. I just don't like the way it's working out. It's very disappointing to me. Hey, Johnny the Kid, you're being kind of a nuisance there. If you're coming here to just troll, then you're just gonna have to be, not here anymore. That's how we're gonna have to work it, because people don't really want to deal with it. Namely myself. Maybe I'll build an entirely new map using this element here, because I still really like the fire. The fire just looks so cool. I think that's going to be what I'm going to have to do. I think I'll get rid of this entire center area just because I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, hey Johnny the Kid, since you think it's really easy, I'm sure you have some examples of your work to show everybody. Since you want to talk about painting, I would like to see some examples. I think that's a reasonable request. Alright, you're done. You're annoying. Don't come here and troll people. I don't understand why people come to something that's completely voluntary and then act like they don't want to be there. If you don't want to be there, don't go there. Apparently Johnny the Kid's making $8 grand a month painting action figures. That's pretty cool. I wish I could make that kind of money per month painting action figures. But I can't. I've put so much time into building all this stuff and I just don't like it. It's gotta go. I've been notified that, where'd it go? That Figma, is it Figma? Yes, has shown One Punch Man and little advertisements for Deadpool and Twilight Princess Link. That's interesting. Those could be cool figures. Mark V's alright. I stopped wearing it. I have gotten to the point where I have no more blue or green armor or weapons or anything to unlock randomly. So I've been buying nothing but gold packs lately, and I've gotten a lot of legendary and purpley type stuff. So I've got the Lotus helmet on right now, and a particular version of the Scout uh, armor that I really like. I can show you guys my Spartan in a little bit. So disappointing that all of this is going to waste. You can play on my maps. You have to add me as a friend on Xbox Live. It'll put you in that following category. And then you'll be able to go to my service record in Halo 5. And then you can go to my map variants and go to bookmarks. And you will see the Guardian remake that I made with my friend. And that's the only one of my bookmarks right now because I haven't finished the other two. Maybe we should go finish that other map that I've been meaning to finish for ages. You guys saw me start it a long time ago. Maybe we'll do that once I'm done cleaning house on this map, saving some salvageable stuff, and then maybe using it going forward. But for now, this map is getting stripped. Especially once they implement the, they're working on a file share system where you're able to save individual structures, and then you can like pull those out of your file share and put them into a new map type of situation. I'm really looking forward to that because then I'll be able to pull things from other things that I've built and use them in other things, new things. My gamer tag is... Can I bring it up on the screen? I can't bring it up on the screen right now. It's DE4THDEAL3R. I also have videos showcasing the map that might be worth taking a look at. I really want to incorporate fire in this capacity somewhere down the road. For now, it's probably going to have to go. Oh, well. What's up, Mike Adams? Yeah, we can do custom game night, like community game night, once I finish the next map that we're going to finish up probably here on the stream tonight. The last time we had community game night, it was fun. We had a good time, but I had an incredible headache just because everybody kept trying to talk over each other and switching teams when they shouldn't, and it made it kind of a pain in the butt, which is fine. We can deal with it, but I would hope that going forward, it'll be a little more easy to end up with even teams and stuff like that, because we had to cycle through people. We had too many people than we could fit at any one given time, so we had to make people sit out and take turns, and that became a problem for some people. Maybe I'll end up turning this map into something entirely different than what it was originally. Well, obviously, I mean, I just deleted everything. I'm gonna try to bring those structures around another time, not tonight, and turn this into something else. Because we still have this whole structure, and then we have the bases. Those are all going to be usable. Just don't know in what capacity. I'll run through everything No new Easter eggs yet, Agent Venom. I haven't finished the other map yet, and since I won't be able to finish it and show you guys where I'm building the Easter eggs, you're still gonna have to hunt them down once I finish it. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I can show you guys my armor and stuff when I finish. See, I built this base out, so it's got... I mean, like, I can end up using it for something. I have 2 of these. I had that middle area, so eventually this will be turned into a map. Or part of a map. I'm not sure how yet. Maybe I'll mush them into that center area, and we'll be able to have, like, a smaller map. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of smaller maps, how about that kid saying he makes 8 grand a month? That'd be so nice if I could make 8 grand a month doing customs. I don't think I could do that though. That'd be so good though. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be done with this map for now. I could turn this into like the Narrows, some kind of variation of the Narrows. That would be fun. You guys remember the Narrows from Halo 3? But I wouldn't be able to use those bases then. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this map. It's very disappointing to have deleted the entire thing. Oh well, that's the way it goes. What are you gonna do? Sometimes life just gives you lemons. And you need to make lemon pie. It's just what happens. Maybe I'll be able to bring those around. I don't know. That could work. Alright, that's enough. Let's go finish that other map. Andrew Lee says hi. What's up, Andrew? I had this map titled Ice. We're going to call it No Ice now because it's all gone. Or Noise. Either one. It's up to you. Friend requests, I do not. My friends list is reserved only for people I know in IRL. Not in IRL, just IRL. Because if I had other people on that list, it would take me forever to sift through it, and it would be a pain in the butt. And I generally only play with people I know in real life unless it's a community game night. Bet you I can smash my own monitor. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, it didn't work. Almost had it. Alright. Let's leave Forge. I'll show you guys my armor and stuff. And then we'll go finish that other map. Cliffhanger. What's up, Robert? Nice. Andrew Lee, you got it. People worry way too much about their KD or KDA. Like, just have fun playing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, mine's pretty high, but I had fun before I got it up there. Like, I wasn't just instantly good at the game. People that worry too much about their score and about their stats end up having less fun. It is a video game after all. If you're not having fun with it, then you're doing it wrong. So that's my armor right there with the Lotus helmet and the scout something or other armor, which is really nice. The reason I like it is because you can see all that white and gray on there. That stays white and gray when you go into matchmaking, so your Spartan stands out really nicely. Not to the point where you get shot at extra, but to the point where you look different than everybody else, so it looks pretty cool. Hey, Brian's on. What's up, Brian? You stalker. Speaking of KDA, let's see what I have on mine. I don't even know. How do I even do that? Career, arena, 5.4, but that's KDA, so there's assists built into that. That's not horrible. I mean, we goof around a lot, so I don't have the best stats ever, but it's alright. 4.1. I see I don't go into the arena hoppers at all. I'm not even ranked yet. So, yeah, I just goof around a little bit. I don't play too seriously. Hey, Brian, I already talked about that, but you missed it. But also confirmed, just like Zero Suit Samus was confirmed, right? We don't know. That's still not happening. Matoro, we are not doing a community game night. It's just, we're just hanging out while I go through stuff and Forge. Alright, so you guys want to see what I have unlocked, yeah? Most of my legendary stuff is toward the end, or my newer, rarer stuff is toward the end, so I'll show you that. It's not irrelevant. We're still talking about action figures and stuff, Brian. Alright, so I'm getting all this purple stuff and legendary stuff that I just don't care for. Like this armor looks like the Smash Brothers logo is painted on it, which is kind of weird. It's not actually horrible armor, though. I don't mind the Nomad. Wait, so Brian, did they actually show a sculpted proto of Samus? Agent Venom, I have the Halo 2 BR also. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as people make it out to be. War Master armor, very bland. I'm not a fan of it. The Raider armor is alright. I don't dislike it. I don't like that little thing on the chest, though. Looks like a little wishbone. Atlas armor, I hate. That's the new stuff we got. Aside from having, like, weird orange, I don't like the look of it too much. Infiltrator's alright. It's not bad. Orbital's okay. I don't like that beige on it, though. That's weird. Brian, send me links to the photos and stuff on Facebook. I want to look at those later when I get a chance. I do like the Noble armor. It's a little bulky for my personal preference, and the shoulder pads are really, really low, so that looks weird to me. But it's alright. I don't mind the Reaper armor too much, but the white paint stays white, so it looks a little bit weird. This one, which one is this one? The Mako's not bad. I like the Mako armor, other than those things on the back. The fins are a little finny. I don't care for that too much. Why does the picture look washed out? That's weird. I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. It's acting funny. So the Lotus armor is basically the Aviator armor with a couple of tweaks, so I don't wear that. I don't like it as much. I like the Venator or Venator, but not this particular paint scheme. I like the other one a little bit better. My other legendary stuff's farther back. Like that one, I don't care for it. This is the chest piece I do prefer, though, the most. Alright, and helmets. Let's see what helmets are available. Alright, Brian, I'll look at it later. What's my favorite McFarlane Halo action figure? Probably Halo 3 Master Chief. I don't know. That's cool, Brian. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to WanFest at all. I was just gonna look stuff up later. No, we talk about everything, Brian. It's just, I just happen to do it while playing Halo. Alright, so let's look at these armors, some helmets, some more. I really like the Deadeye helmet, especially since I'd prefer to snipe and use, like, DMRs and precision weapons. But in-game, it doesn't look anywhere near as cool as it looks, like, right now. So that's a little unfortunate. I was hoping this helmet would look better, but I don't really care for it. This one's alright. I'm a big fan of the Scout helmet, mostly because it's very similar to the original Scout, so it looks really good, but a lot of people use it, so I tend to not. Same thing with Recon. I still, prior to Halo 5, still use Recon, even though everybody does, just because it's a really nice aesthetic helmet. It looks good. But I stopped using it mostly in Halo 5 just because I got bored with it. I wanted to use some good stuff like these ugly helmets. Holy crap, this game has some horribly ugly helmets. I just don't get it. Like the high top fade one right there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of them are bad, not too bad, I guess, but a lot of them are just... Here's one with a VHS tape glued to his forehead. Andrew Lee, I don't want Master Chief to die in Halo 6, no. I do like the Venator helmet a lot. I do like that. I hate this helmet. It looks like a grunt to me. It's very reminiscent of a grunt. Don't like it. War Master's pretty good. This one I like, even though it's a little bulbous in here, it looks good in-game. The Shinobi's alright. I wish the eye, like the visor, was a little bit higher up on the head. It's very squatty. It looks kind of weird. Thanks, Brian Coppinger. Yeah, that VHS helmet is not the best. Then they took this one, the Gungnir, and it's all right. It looks a little bit like a turtle with his mouth open. Does anybody else see that? Looks like a little turtle with no eyeballs, with his mouth open. I unlocked this one, which is funny because I got it as a pre-order bonus, but sold it. So I unlocked it. Now I have a unicorn helmet if I ever want one. I don't want one. Wish they didn't make ugly helmets like this legendary. That's just so ugly. Like, I saw a lot of people using this the other night. I don't like that one either. Some of these helmets are just weird. They're wicked weird, bruh. Mark 5. It's alright. It doesn't look right to me. It looks off. Like really, really big in the back of the head. I don't remember it looking like that. I kind of like this one a little bit. Not so much, though. I don't know. I want a Halo 4 Master Chief helmet. Your cat got hit by a plane today? What was your cat doing at 10,000 feet? I think that's like the lowest large planes can fly. I'm not sure. I do not play The Force Unleashed. I know this is the Mark IV, but it doesn't look right to me. It looks weird. Something about the angles and proportions looks really off. It's just so long from front to back. I definitely don't remember that. Like, that doesn't even look like a human head could fit in it properly. A lot of the helmets are like that in this game. I don't get it. Like, that is not the shape of a human head. They're taller than they are forward to back. None of them look right. Even that one is technically too long looking. I don't get it. That's the shape of a human head almost, but even still. That's pretty close. See what I mean? Like, that's right there. That's the shape of a human skull. You can see the back part. You can see the face area. Human head shape right there. And then you go over and look at things like that. Like, that is not human head shaped. I don't get it. It's perplexing. Oh, Brian, you were controlling like a radio-controlled plane. Well, make sure you don't run into your pets, especially cats. They're small and fragile. They're not that fragile. No visor colors on here, unfortunately. Can't really show you guys the visors. What else? Colors don't do any good. Weapon skins. Let's go through the weapon skins real quick. I've been using this one just because a lot of people don't have it, and it looks funny in game, but I really don't, I don't like it. I want weapon skins that look cool, like this one, but in different colors. Or like this one, or this one, but in color schemes that I like. Even this one has a nice pattern to it, but it's a weird color scheme. So I don't know, I don't really get what they're doing with the skins. That one's alright, I don't mind the prestige too much. Yeah, but Brian, look at how wide they are compared to how tall they are. The head couldn't even fit in it, unless their head was not in proportion to their body. Yeah, there's always a delay in it, Brian. That's because I have to process the video through my computer, and then YouTube has to process it through their computer, and then get it out to you guys. So there's a delay. Nothing you can do about that. I actually have YouTube set on the lowest setting to get it out to you guys the fastest. But that's just the way it goes. Yeah, I do like the Prestige, but the teal and yellow is just a weird combo. I don't know. Like, does anybody like the fade guns? I think those are so bad looking. So bad. I'll tell you what the best one I have so far is this one, the gold standard. It's a really nice, really nice. Brian Coppinger, I really hope you're kidding, because if you did that, that's really horrible, and you need to tell somebody. That's not, you can't hurt your pet and then just leave it out in someone's yard. I really hope you're just joking. But even still, that's not funny at all. I couldn't care less about the Super Bowl, really. I didn't know the Super Bowl was happening tomorrow until until yesterday. But I thought it was later on. But if I had to pick a team, I would go for the Broncos because of Manning. Hey, we're up to 30 people. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. By the way, let's look at my weapon skin right there. I know other people have some. My one buddy has barely played Halo at all compared to me, and he got the battle rifles gold standard, which is just such a cool weapon skin. I really want more of those. That'd be so good if I could get more. I do kind of like this one because it's blue, and I like blue. The yellow kind of puts me off, though. Like, where are all the cool-looking weapon skins? Or why can't we make our own? You know, that would be a good one. Like, here's a weapon skin template. You choose your own colors. I would love to do that. That would be fantastic. And then we could just unlock the templates and then choose our own colors. That'd be so good. And then the handgun. I got this one. You can't even see the wolf in-game. The only way you can see it is if you die and look at it on the ground or if somebody else is holding it. I don't know why we have confetti like one going on. Don't care for that. Boomco, I get their advertising, but... And then the fries, which I... Don't even get me started on the fries and the pizza. Anybody else notice you can't see all of your skins if they hide behind your gun? What's up with that, right? Alright, let's, what else was I supposed to show you guys? Oh, assassinations. I can do that. Stances aren't too special. I'm only missing a few, though. Oh, you can't look at them? Oh, well. And then assassinations. I really, 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 really want the lawn dart. I want that one so much. Yeah, I prefer mechanical colors, too. That's why the gold standard's, like, it's a little bit flashy, but still looks really good. Thanks, Kojo or Code, whatever. I'm sorry about your name, but thank you. I'm glad you liked that video. Here's the funny thing about that sniper montage I made. I didn't advertise it as being like a kill-tacular montage or anything like that, but a few people complained that it was just a bunch of sniper kills. Big surprise. Instead of like a whole bunch of multi-kills. But here's the thing. If you're playing Halo or any game really, multi-kills, as long as you're killing what you can see, you have no control over getting multi-kills. That's up to the other team to show up. If they don't show up, you can't get multi-kills. So I don't know why people say, oh, you need to get more multi-kills. It's a really weird thing to point out. If you're not dropping kills, I mean, if you're getting everything in your line of sight, that's all you can do. So the people that are complaining, I'm gonna take it and assume that they are haters or trolls or whatever else they could be. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at the assassinations. So the Spinal Tap one's okay. It's not my favorite. This one's really bland. So far, the legendary ones aren't doing it for me too much. I really do like the Backbreaker the most, though. A lot. That one's really good. I also like this one. Is it that one? I think it's shove it. He stabs the guy's knife in his head and then knees the knife in again, so that one's pretty cool. This one's fun. This one's fun. This one's alright. This one sucks. This one sucks. This one sucks. This one sucks. That one sucks. That one sucks. That one's good because he kicks him using rocket jets. Launches him up in the air. That one's okay. That one sucks. That one sucks. That one sucks. Most of them end up looking the same, so it's kind of disappointing. Alright, let's go finish that other map. We need to put some spawns in. And maybe tweak some stuff. Do I like pina coladas and getting cough in the rain? Oh, check for typos if you're going to quote songs. But yes. Actually, no, I don't like pina coladas. The rain I don't really care about. Sentinel Mega Man, that's interesting, Brian. 4 inches is awfully small. That's smaller than D-Arts? Why would they do that? It's like Revol Mini. I'm not into that. BFP 9000. They just wanted multi-kills, I guess, more than doubles and triples and like killing sprees and things. They wanted me to kill multiple people fast when I have no control over that. Like, it's not up to me when people spawn in, you know? And if you're playing big team, they spawn in like really far away. So there's no line of sight to get the multi-kill. So people are cray-cray. That's what it is. Alright, let's do the spawning. And we'll get this map playable. How's that sound? Alright, let's start with this blue team. Oh, it's neutral. There's blue team. Yeah, is that blue team? Yes, it is. So we're going to take one of these guys. Why am I... Oh, there we go. I always bring one of the spawn points from the ones they give you over to my map, because if you accidentally delete all of your spawn points and then leave, you are boned. You cannot get back into your map. So to remove all risk of that happening, I grab the ones that are pre-existing, at least one of them, to make sure I don't delete them ever, which is probably being overly cautious. But I had that happen to me before on a map where I was editing, and in prior Halo games, you could delete all of the spawn points that they give you, like this one. And if you did that, it would just spawn you in like a generic location, no big deal. In this game, if you delete the spawn points and the respawn points, which is a weird thing, then you just cannot get back into your map. SOL. It's very strange. So that's one for each team. That's pretty good. Who is text? Oh, I have my YouTube comments turned on my phone, and it's like people keep texting me when they're not actually texting me. Brian, thanks. I designed this one from scratch. It's not a remake, it's all original. And I actually started this one before I learned much about Forge, so I had to go back in and tweak some stuff. But I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it'll play well. One of these weeks, maybe next week, we'll have a community game night where people can play on this map. Should be funsies. This is my favorite part of the map, though. Right here. Because if you're in here to get the rocket launcher in the demolitions room, somebody could easily just toss a little grenade ski like that. And then you don't get the rocket launcher anymore. The volume in your Xbox One stopped working? Hey, Joe's here. What's up, Joe? Andrew Lee also. Thanks for liking the map. The volume in your X bone is broken, huh? Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's probably not your Xbox because those settings are pretty straightforward. I'm willing to bet that it's your TV or your AV receiver that has the problem. That is most likely. Alright, so this map is going to be set up. It's small enough that you can play 5v5, but it's big enough to fit more. So it would be a pretty crowded big team, or a slightly loose standard Slayer. I don't know if I'm going to assign respawn points or not, but now that I have those all on the map, I can delete everything else. Although I do need to do the cameras, don't I? The cameras are such a pain in the butt. What is this one? Is this one the exit, the outro? Ungroup. Why is it all grouped? Let's see. Yeah, outro. Alright, so I'll use all those. It's easier than doing my own. I can do, if I put flags in, I can do the flags on my own also. I don't have to worry about those. Oh, you know what another person complained about on the sniper montage, which I found kind of funny, is they said the music wasn't MLG, which I don't even know what that means. Maybe they want dubstep, like, type of music. I don't know. I thought that was a pretty funny comment. MLG music? Isn't MLG a type of gaming, like the Activision brand of gaming now? Professional gaming? I don't know. People are weird. It's the internet, so they're even weirder. That's the way it goes. Alright, is everything gone now except for my Banshee? And my cameras. Alright. I'll grab the cameras later. We'll worry about that at a later point in time. No, I know what MLG is. I was saying that they said MLG music. Oh yeah, if you have your Xbox set to HDMI and you don't have HDMI, or if it's vice versa, that kind of thing, that'll obviously turn off all your audio. So you have to be careful about that. See, for me, I have it set for two different things, for streaming and then for other stuff. So I'm not sure what the settings are offhand because I haven't touched them in forever, but I know there's a few different options. Alright, so we need to get 8 spawn points in here. Oh my gosh, stop rotating. Stop doing the wrong thing. There we go. So it's 2, 4, 6. We need a few more. Who's excited for the Super Bowl, by the way? I'm curious. I was thinking about, I'm not going to do what I decided because I don't feel like it, but I was thinking about doing a stream for all of the people that weren't interested in watching the Super Bowl because nothing else is going to be on TV and it's a Sunday night, so why the heck not? But I decided not to because I don't really feel like it. And last time I thought something like that might be the case where, like, hey, people aren't going to be doing this activity. Maybe they'll come do a live stream. It didn't work. People did the activity. Granted, it was Halloween, so I can imagine people wanted to do the Halloween stuff. Oh, they're so much farther away from the door than these guys are. That's no good. I need to fix that. I know how to fix it, though. I have the technology. I sure hope I'm not moving stuff that's connected to things when it's not supposed to be. That's the most annoying thing in this forge. If you load up a map that you've saved, sometimes it groups stuff together that's not supposed to be grouped together. And then when you move something, it starts... I just grabbed the floor, didn't I? Anyway, it screws you up. That's what I was getting at. Really bad, because if you start moving stuff and then other stuff starts moving when it's not supposed to, you don't even know what it is, what's moving and why and where, and it just becomes a problem. Alright, let's move these guys where they need to be now. Alright, we need 2 more. Alright, we have the initial spawns done. I have no idea what you are talking about. You guys are typing faster than I can read things. Let's see. Oh yeah, Brian, I agree with you about the Super Bowl for trailers and commercials. And even then, like you said, it's best to just wait for YouTube afterwards. Um, Somebody said, I would watch the stream if you put it, but won't be able to play along. I'm not sure what you mean. Joe has a good point. If you're curious about a figure, I've probably reviewed it, and if you want to see if you should get it, watch the review. That would be good. So yeah, I'll be seeing Deadpool soon. I guess it's this week, right? I guess. I'm not sure. But so I'm gonna see it. I'm so worried that it's gonna be full of really dumb, unrealistic, like people wouldn't say that type of humor. And it's also gonna be, I'm betting, super vulgar, which isn't necessary. I don't think. I don't remember Deadpool being ridiculously vulgar. I remember him swearing, which is fine, but vulgar, I don't think that's a thing Deadpool does. Because I mean, they're still, even though they're comics for adults, they're not like strictly for adults. Like they even bleep out his words, right? Don't I mean that's what I've seen in the past. So I'm not sure what the thing how it's going to be. I'm worried that they're going to make it a little too much. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's fine. Because Deadpool's got a lot of potential to be a funny, entertaining movie. I might also, by the way, guys, I occasionally play some Smash Brothers, the Wii U version, and I'm thinking about getting some footage of that for the channel so you guys can see that. But here's the thing: is I don't play it that often, so I'm not particularly great at any of the characters because I just haven't practiced at all. I've probably spent a total of 15 hours playing it only. So there's that, and then also I'm pretty sure Nintendo is really crappy about people playing their videos or videos of their games on the YouTubes. So I don't know. If you guys are really into it, I might get some footage of it. Not bad at the game. I'm decent. I'm just not like tournament level Star Fox versus Star Fox on Final Destination type level stuff. I don't know. Deadpool was obscenely vulgar? Where? Because I've looked up his comics and I've read as much of it as I can find on the internet for free, and I haven't found anything that was vulgar. And that guy, that his buddy in the movie, he's known for being vulgar and not funny, so that worries me a little bit. The guy that was in Transformers, the last Transformers. But yeah, I'm really curious about the whole Deadpool thing because I really don't, I couldn't find anything where he was vulgar. I looked it up so that I could talk about it with a little bit of knowledge when it came time to review the film. I don't care about the game because the game isn't the comic and it's not based on the game. I know the game was vulgar, but the game was also a piece of crap, so I don't really care about that. No, I know you're not going to give me examples, but you said that as if you were like very familiar with the comic, so I'm curious. Like, have you actually read the comic and it's vulgar? Because they even bleep out swear words, so I find it really surprising if they made it vulgar. Because there's like two different levels of obscenity. There's vulgarity, which is really bad, and then there's just swearing, which you can get away with. So I'm just curious about the whole thing. Placing spawn points is probably the worst part of forging. It's just so monotonous. You don't really need that many, but always put extras on just in case. Halo 5 is not exactly known for doing a great job of spawning people where it should, so I want to give it no excuses. Ooh, the other night I was playing, guys. We were playing big team, and I know I'm not good because I don't get like 10 killtaculars in a game. I'm a filthy casual, but we were playing big team, and it was like strongholds, or I don't think it might have been CTF even. I'm not sure, but I got like 40. I want to say 41 points in one game. That's pretty high. I don't normally score that many. I'm usually in the high 20s for big team objective games. But I was really proud of myself, so I felt like I would share that with you guys. So you could tell me how good I am. No, I'm just kidding. You know I'm not like that. You might not know it, but I'm not like that. I'm kind of like that. Alright. Should I put CTF on this map? I think I'll put it on. But, I don't know. I might. Can't hurt. We can always give it a shot and say, hey, that sucks. We shouldn't play CTF on this map ever again. You never know. The thing about this game is, for the respawning, like I'm pretty sure it was in Halo 4. I know it was in one of the Halo games. When you were like doing CTF respawning, you could put in zones. So if your flag was away, your team would respawn farther out on the map. If your flag was at home, they'd spawn at home, things like that. And in this game, that doesn't exist. Unless they added it in the patch, but I don't think they did, and I don't remember reading it in the patch notes. So I'm not so sure about that. Like, I guess we'll see how it works. If it works. But I think this will be a fun map. I've tried to balance it, even though it's not symmetrical, obviously. So I think it should be... It should play okay. There should be enough spawning where there won't be any camping. And even though this looks like the low ground compared to up there, you're not really low ground, because you can see straight across. And if you look, like, there's no slope to it, so you can see the entire terrain up there. So it shouldn't be too bad. There's just a little bit of high ground up there, but even that, there's like no place to shoot from. So I think it's balanced out pretty well. It's segmented enough where there shouldn't be any real camping issues. I don't know why there's a lump right there. You guys see that? My guy's jittery. Uh-oh. Why's my railing moved? My railing's not where it belongs. Anything else move? Let's see if anything's connected to it. No. It's by itself. Why did it move? It's weird. This railing moved also. What, all the railings moved? Why is that a thing that happened? What the heck? All of my railings moved. Not sure what you guys are even talking about over there. Talking about reporting people and things. Why did my railings move? That's so irritating. Now I have to... I'll finish the spawning first. Screw the railings. That's what I always say. Whoa, that was close. That was close. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Almost kaboomed. Oh man. Placing spawn points is so boring. But it has to be done. And those of you that are watching me do this are going to know about all of the locations on the map a little bit better than someone who hasn't seen me do this. So you get to win. If you do the community game night with us, maybe next week. I don't know when it's going to be, if we're going to even do it, but we might. Do I need any more? I feel like that's a pretty good peppering of spawn points. Let's put one up there. Can't really have too many, it's just a matter of wasting time. I don't really want to waste a bunch of time doing it. Oh, I know where I want to do this. I want to put one over here. That's not what I wanted to do. No. There it is. Live tomorrow. No. And Mortal Kombat X? No. I've never enjoyed Mortal Kombat gameplay. I like the character designs. That's it. I'm a Street Fighter fan. I don't play either anymore, especially now that Street Fighter is going to be on the PlayStation only. But yeah, I don't have time for fighters. It just takes so much time to learn the move sets and to actually get good at linking them and everything. I can't do it. I can't even. You know what I want to do here? I want to put a gravelet. Well, let's see. If you're down here, how hard is it to get out? What happened? I thought there was another rock over there. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there is a rock. It's right here. But you can't get it from there. I'm going to have to put a grav lift in to speed that process up. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be okay if I put a grav lift in right there. I think that'll work. Who knows? We might play this and find out that it sucks altogether. Oh, they put gravity volumes in. Sweet. That's not what I want. There they are. That didn't work. I wasn't expecting it to, though. Alright, let's adjust that so that it actually works. Well, if it's a grav lift, why is it shooting forward? That's not what grav lifts are meant to do. Am I missing something? Why is it not, like, just go straight up like a grav lift? Right? Like, don't grav lifts just shoot straight up? What? Well, this is no good. What the hell? Now it's doing it. That works. The Dark Nightwing is here. Welcome. Yeah, I know the rock's at an angle, but it was shooting at a different angle than it was supposed to. And it didn't shoot right at all. Now it's doing it just fine. That should work. I doubt people are going to go down here that much. I might end up just sealing this whole area off. But I wanted to use the cave. Yeah, that works out okay. If you want to jump down, you can just avoid it. Thought you weren't paying attention, Brian. Slipped case. You have a question. Okay. Ask your question. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to round this whole area off. That would be better. Let's get rid of that. And that. And let's use... Let's move this guy out of the way. What kind of piece can we use? I know what piece. My trusty L-shaped piece. Super handy. If I can rotate it properly. That's not so bad. Yeah, that works out all right. Groovy. But we're not done yet. So let's take that like that. Where'd the grav lift go? Did it mush through the wall? Well, I'll just spawn another and delete it. That's weird. Yeah, that's what I wanted though. I just wanted to break that off. Smooth that out. Alright. That's weird that the grab lift just disappeared. Oh yeah, I saw that about the Marvel Legends. They showed 3 of them, and so you thought there was a 3-pack, which is understandable. But they're not. You broke your Wii U? That's not good. It's always better to not break your Wii. Does the Wii have Flash? That might be why, Brian, that you couldn't watch it. Why don't you just buy like a $200 crappy laptop? It'd still be good enough for pretty much everything you do. It's not like you need a really killer laptop for drawing and browsing the web. That's what I would do if I was you. My eyes are so dry and watery. Probably from not getting enough sleep and keeping my contacts in for way too long. Alright, so now let's get another grav lift in here. And see if we can get this one to do what we want it to do. So we'll put it right. Well, if we do it like that, it'll be much easier. Dude, slipcase. Google it. I don't know what that word means, and it might mean something bad, and I don't want to talk about it on here. You're on the internet. Google. Use Google. You're already one step toward looking it up, because you're on the internet. See, Brian, this is what I'm talking about. The default position on the grav lift is to shoot things like really far forward. And if I didn't set it for vertical, it was shooting at like a 45-degree angle. It's weird. Now I have to adjust it even more because the forward is so forward. It's weird. That'll work. The OS is really strong in this game, so I feel like that's a fair trade to go down here to get the OS. It takes a little bit of effort. I'm okay with that. Mafex Civil War figures? No. I don't believe Mafex is doing any Civil War figures. I haven't heard about it if they are. Okay, so those railings are in place. Every other railing is out of place and grouped together oddly. I don't get it. Alright, so let's move this railing first. Good enough. I'm so OCD about things. If I didn't just have to call it at a certain point, I would be tweaking things forever. So I'm not going to worry about these railings that much. Nobody pays attention to those kind of details anyway while they're playing. Unless they do. Because like I was playing on... what's that map called where it's snowy? Antifreeze. And I was looking at the way they forged it, and there are some pieces that aren't centered properly on the other pieces that they're connected to, and it was bugging me. Like, that's an official map, and they didn't even check that kind of stuff. And here I am, just making my lousy forge maps that nobody cares about, and mine are way more tweaked, so to speak. That's not just me being salty. I'm not saying I need to have all my maps put into matchmaking, but if they are, not mine, but if Forge maps are going to go into matchmaking, they should go around and fix stuff. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I'm done with this, actually. See if anybody else even has ever noticed it. That's good enough. Hey, Jay Franco the Duck is here. What's up, Jay Franco? Oh yeah, I'm wearing a red sweatshirt this time. I realized I was gonna wear my blue hoodie. I have a couple of them. I was gonna wear a blue hoodie for like everything I appear on camera for. I said for twice in that sentence. But then I realized it's gonna get warm soon, and if I move, it's gonna be warm all the time. So that's not gonna work. So I might give up on the whole blue thing. Well, it's gonna be blue every time I'm on camera because it's a better color. It looks better on camera the way I have it set up. But it won't be a blue hoodie every time. Sorry, Jay Franco. Although I know you're more about the ruler. I don't. Yeah, everybody send me blue shirts. Yeah, I don't. I don't need you to send me clothes, Franco. I appreciate enough shirts. And I don't need you guys to send me shirts. I don't make a lot of money, but I make enough to buy clothes. Believe sentiment. But I wish I made 8 grand a month, like that guy earlier. Assuming he's not trolling, he's that guy's loaded. Making 8 grand a month on action figures? I really doubt it though. I'm not saying he's a liar, but I'm pretty sure he's a liar. Why is this stuff like out of whack completely? I don't get why Forge does that. Just all of a sudden, things you spent time putting into place are no longer in place. You know what? Screw the railings down here, because I don't like them anyway. Alright, are we done here? I think we're done here. Railings are good. I'll put the CTF stuff in here and do the cameras, and then this map is done. Done for now, anyway. Once you play test it, it's going to need more work, I'm sure. But it's going to be done-ish. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I think for CTF, I will block this door. And the only way to get in will be through the top. From here. The rest of the legends will go up some... That seems reasonable enough. Alright, so first let me block the doors. Sometime this week. Probably starting Monday, I'm thinking. I already have them reviewed, I just haven't uploaded the reviews. 20 by 32. Oh, that's going to be perfect for blocking the doors. Perfect. Now we just need to make that for CTF only. Which means... I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it works. I haven't done this before. We'll see. I wish I wasn't buying Marvel Legends, Brian. I wish that was the case, but it's not. You know what's funny though, guys, is the legends I reviewed. Thanks, Jaden. The legends I reviewed that I already have for this wave make the rest of the legends in this wave look like crap. The Captain America is horrible. Mockingbird's okay. Sharon Carter, horrible. So I don't know what they were doing, but they did not do a good job. Alright, where should I put the flags for each team? I think I'll put them right there, and it'll be an intense fight for the flags. Technically, you could just walk around this way, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to because they would get shot up so much. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, though. Maybe I'll put the flags... Maybe we do neutral flag and you have to score it. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Where's the central place we could put a neutral flag? Wonder how long it... Let's test it. Let's test the run times. Alright, so if we're starting here. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 seconds to get to this base, which I'm thinking is going to be a lot longer than what it takes for this team, which is no good. Maybe CTF just won't work on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it's not so far off. We could just put the flag like right there. I don't know. Maybe I don't like CTF on this map. I think I don't. So we'll just stick with Strongholds and Slayer. That's fine. You can go. Alright, I think the map's done. I might do more to it like after we play on it, but I think we're good. I think we are good. Alright. A pandering comment. Pandering to who? If it's me, say it, because I want to be pandered to. Why do I still buy Marvel Legends if I wish I didn't? Well, that's a good question. And the... Oh, wow, that... How did I get so many pieces there? Well, I already have so many Marvel Legends. My collection's so large that I kind of... I don't want to just stop collecting them, because then it's an incomplete collection. And that's no good. I have so many. If I only had a few, then I would just be like, all right, I'm done with these, and I'd probably sell them off, or just keep the ones I liked and just be done with it. But like I said, I just have so many that it feels like I should just stick with it until the line gets canceled, which it will eventually. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, it sounds bad, but it's not my fault they don't make them high quality. If they were higher quality, I'd be like, yeah, bring more legends, but they don't come with the quality. All right, map is done. Cliffhanger. I think it's done. Cliffhanger. It's probably not supposed to be one word, but it's gonna be. Yeah, Brian, you're right. I couldn't be a completist with the robot Damashi. There are just way too many. Way too many. And so many that don't match up with other ones. You know, like if you look at the... oh, is it Code Gaius? Is that what it's called? Whatever. Some of them just don't match, like the Gundams and other things and frame arms and whatever they are. I don't know. So yeah, I can't be a completist with that. And then somebody asked me, what's my favorite? What's my favorite? Oh, Marvel Legends? I don't know. That's really hard to say. I like a lot. Colossus is up there. That new Taskmaster is really good, so that might be up there. I don't know. It's hard. Oh, I didn't do the cameras. We have to do the cameras, guys. I forgot to do the cameras. Crap. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Since they already have them built for me, I just have to group them and move them. Oh, and then I have to do the other cameras. See, it takes so much time to do a Forge map. So much effort. The Dark Nightwing. Here's the thing about Hasbro. The Hasbro Legends aren't necessarily worse than the Toy Biz ones. Both companies had good ones and bad ones. But what you said about some reviewers think they're gold is that some reviewers just say everything's awesome. So, that's a separate issue altogether. My eyes are so messed up right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're super watery. I can't see. I think I'm dying. If I die on camera, make sure you guys share the video and it gets lots of views. Because then the money will go to somebody I know. Wow. I don't know what's going on with my eyes right now. Alright, that's the outro camera. So, I don't know where that should go. Maybe... Oh yeah, I do. We'll do it right here. And let's see what it looks like. Well, let's move it a little. Right there. Let's see what that looks like. Where's the preview? I know why. Maybe. That's not bad. It's close. It's a little wonky. But we can fix that by doing that. That should, that one Spartan's floating. That's no good. You don't want floating Spartans. Let's try that. Yeah. That's for the winners. I think that's how this works. I'm not sure. I haven't done the outro before. No, I feel tired all the time, but my eyes don't normally do this. I get like 4 to 5 hours of sleep almost every night, so it's not like it's anything new. My eyes are freaking out right now, though. Yeah, the NECA's quarter scale BVS Batman does look pretty darn good. I'm looking forward to it. That's not what I meant to do at all. That's what I meant to do. I love how they don't recognize the floor. They'll just go knee-high into the dirt. SH monster arts are just not interesting to me because the things they're based on are lame. I couldn't care less about the, like, Godzilla or whatever. I don't, just don't care. So I don't collect them. Why are they walking through the dirt? Stop walking through the dirt. I don't know how to make them stop doing that. I've never experienced them walking through the dirt like that before. Godzilla is lame because there's no plot to it existing. It's just a big dinosaur that shoots laser beams, which is fine, but I don't need an action figure of it. Like the new movie, for instance, the newest Godzilla movie was really bad. It wasn't very good at all. CGI was cool, Godzilla himself was cool, but the movie itself, not that good. But it got all kinds of acclaim just because it's Godzilla. I'm not about that. My favorite SH figure art, I'm gonna say probably still Broly. Even though the new Awakening Goku is pretty darn good. Broly has a little something special. I really like that figure. I've seen a lot of the Godzilla movies, and don't even try to say those classic ones are good movies. They are nostalgia-filled pieces of mediocrity at best. They're not high-quality films, and I'm sure people are getting mad at me saying that, but if you think Godzilla movies are... Whoa! What just happened to my cameras? Do you guys see that? They zipped off. They took off. And they are now connected to that. And that moved. Why did that happen? What's going on here? Well, I guess we have to quit and come back in because I didn't do that. I'm not saying I have anything against Godzilla, it just doesn't do anything for me, so it's just, I'm not interested in it. Like, the Predator figures are cool, but I even reviewed one. They're nice figures. I just don't care about Predator. I have no idea, Guilty Assassin. Cosplay's hard, so whatever you can make the costume for effectively, you should do that. I have seen the Mafex BVS figures, and I have them on pre-order. We do, Brian. That is true. Like, for instance, I know you love My Little Pony, and it's just not my thing. It's not for me. Alright, so now I have to put the cameras back in again because it broke everything. Hey, watch your language. There are youngsters around. There might be youngsters around. I don't know if there are youngsters. There could be. What's going on here, camera guy? Alright, let's see if this will work now. Nope, we're pushing into the dirt again. I review all of the Halo figures, so as soon as they decide to give us more, I'll be reviewing more. But until they do that, I don't really have a choice. I guess I could review the older ones, because I have all of them, but... I have every McFarlane Halo figure, not counting those mini Heroic Collection or the Micro Ops. I don't have those. So I could review more, I suppose. Will I? I don't know. They don't get a ton of views, to be honest. The older Halo figures, they get some. It's not like it's a bad thing to do them, but it's not great. Ooh, maybe if maybe I'll put the camera this way. Maybe that'll look good. Let's try that. That looks bad. Hey, you can see my monitor in the background. Haha. Haha. Yeah, you guys don't know. Brian and I talk on Facebook on a relatively regular basis. Don't know him in real life, but I've known him for forever on the internet. So, if you think he's just like being a total jerk or something, it's because he knows I understand sarcasm, and we know each other. And you're allowed to talk to your friends differently than you talk to people that you don't know. Video of my full collection. I will eventually. Right now I just don't have anywhere near the space to do it, so I can't. I will eventually, I promise. As soon as I can, I will. It's just, I have way too much stuff, to be completely honest. I wish they weren't floating. Dumb game. Alright, so here's what we're going to do to make them not float. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go to position, and we're going to go like... Come on. And now, when I do the preview, they shouldn't be floating anymore. I moved them down a couple of notches. Yeah, that looks sufficiently okay. A couple of them are clipping the ground, but I'll take it. Yes, I have plans to make a collection room as soon as I move. But currently, I have no room for a collection room, which is kind of funny. OMG. Why did it freak out again? It wasn't connected to anything. What did it do this time? Same thing. Why is that happening? No, I'm not gonna quit forging because I'm forging. And I'm definitely not doing an open game night. So, no. I can't put a platform down just for the camera. I can make them work on the ground. It's fine. Sandra, thanks. I'm glad you like watching the videos. The problem right now that I'm having with this map is that every time I try to move the one camera, it somehow snaps to something else. It creates a group and they freak out. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to bed. I stay up late every night because I have stuff to do. Whether it's doing video games or making videos or whatever, and then I get up early because I have stuff to do. Whether it's videos or sculpting or whatever. My favorite DBZ episode? No idea. What's MOE, Brian? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I can't even click this. It's totally screwed. What is going on? Why are my steps crooked? I don't understand what the deal is. The Forge is so buggy. It's not even in a group. What about this? Is this in a group? It's not in a group either. Watch what happens. Well, I didn't do it that time. Well, why didn't it do it that time? Alright, well, guess we got lucky. It's close. No, I run on coffee, which is not good. Oh, I forgot that Brett Fart was somebody I know in real life. Some dumb person. Who's a dumb person? Stop floating. As soon as I get these darn cameras done, I'm done with this map. Okay, if I move them over just a little bit, we'll be good here. Yeah, that'll do it. Blue team is done. Now if I can just get the red team and the neutral one done, I'll do the other cameras maybe later. Or maybe never. Alright, blue camera. Done. This area over here hasn't freaked out yet, so that's good. I don't know why my stairs are crooked. Maybe I'll fix... Oh, I can't fix them because it doesn't let me select it. I don't get that. Whatever. Whatevs. Alright, this is not connected to anything. That is not connected to anything. Oh, but first... Matt, are you gonna get on tonight? Like you when you said you were going to? Or Brett Fart? I'm sorry. Brian, it's supposed to recognize if they're walking on ground or not, but since it's Forge and the geometry's not exactly perfect, I guess. I don't know how else to word it. It doesn't. It clips a lot, and you can make it clip if you want to. But if you set this disc piece, this big flat piece right here, on flat ground, it's supposed to put their feet on the ground. But like I said, since it's Forge, they don't always. The pieces aren't necessarily perfectly flat, and it doesn't always line them up properly. So that's why there's an issue. So that's why if you look, I'm pushing it down a little bit because it's not sitting properly. And that's what the issue is. What the heck? I did not mean for that to happen. Belfast Comic Con, definitely not going there. Matt, I'll be getting on in like 10 minutes once I'm finished with the stream. Belfast is a city. Won't be going there. The only Comic Cons I go to are San Diego and New York. Not flying out of the country for Comic Con. Cost way too much. Alright, so let's see. Did the one camera set stay? Stay? It did. Good. Blue camera is done, so the save worked. So now we just need to place the neutral in the red. Alright, and this one is not grouped on anything. This one not grouped on anything, so we're going to group them. And we're going to put them in place. And I'll do the weapon cameras another time. So here's the thing, guys. This won't be lasting too much longer, so I wanted to say this now before I forget. We will be doing a community game night next week. Let's go for it. Let's just say officially we're going to do it next week. We'll play custom Slayer matches and Stronghold matches on this map. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Oh, that's good. That's not good at all. Let's do this, push this down like that, and see if they are... Ah, that actually looks pretty good. The one guy's floating just a bit. Let's try it there. That will suffice. That one's done. Let's lock that sucker in place. Let go of it, and we're going to save map as. Flying to Japan is super expensive, Brian, and then staying there is really expensive too, so you'd have to be loaded to go for that kind of trip. That would be fun, though, to go to Japan, especially since I've been teaching myself Japanese. I know enough where I could probably get around if I had to. Like, I could ask for a cab and ask for places and things like that, so I think I could get by. I don't need to leave Forge. What am I doing? Alright, it's not grouped. Hey, nothing freaked out this time. Alright. And there goes. Seriously, game? Look at that. Although, if that's the only thing it's connected to, I might be able to just reposition that piece and go with it. Roll with the punches, as they say. No way, I'm not speaking Japanese right now. Everybody will laugh at me. Oh, he sounds stupid. Or it sounds like bad Japanese, which it probably does. Because teaching yourself Japanese means you don't get a whole lot of practice actually speaking the language. So, no. I will not put myself in a situation where people are going to make fun of me publicly on the internet for all to see. I'll leave that for my videos. My montages that nobody likes. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Physics phased. Now go through the floor. Go through the floor. Yeah, it's going through the floor. Well, the game gave me lemons. And we made lemon pie. What just happened? Where'd it go? What the heck? It's gone. It's completely gone. I've told you, Brian, I don't speak Spanish, but I took, like, in high school and in middle school and even some in college, like 8 years worth of classes of Spanish. Only problem is the grammar is something they never taught for some reason, so I just know a lot of vocab and some verb conjugation. But it's not like I need to speak Spanish very often, so I don't. Guilty, I think you need to work on that a little bit. Oh, let me get this camera put in place. Stop freaking out, game. No, Star Wars Battlefront is a game I was gonna be interested in, and then I found out that it had, like, no modes to play other than, like, variations on the same multiplayer, so I'm like, no thanks. Passed on that one. Alright, guys, let's see if we can get this sorted out before we end the stream. I should have 2 of the 3 camera sets in place. The same thing happened on my Guardian map. I had to go through some serious pains in the butt to get the cameras all worked out. I don't know why they glitch out so much. Do I like DBZ or DBZ Kai? Yes. Alright, those 2 are good. Still can't grab this piece, which means it's gonna freak out again. I don't understand why that's happening. Where's the camera? There it is. You need to go over here. That's no good. The original. Well, here's the thing about DBZ and DBZ Kai. The original has a lot of content that Kai is missing, but Kai cuts out all of that filler crap that makes DB so drawn out. So I like them both differently. I used to play a lot of Destiny, but I stopped when I realized that the Bungie sucks, and Destiny is it has some really fun aspects, but the way they're handling it is not okay. No! Look at that. Look at this. It's being witnessed publicly. The bugginess of Forge, even after a patch, it still doesn't work for crap. But I know how to fix it. I think I can fix it. If I just delete all of this, I really don't want to have to delete it, but I might have no choice. That's what we're gonna do. Screw it. If it doesn't want to work, we just won't use it. I'll just take this spawn point, put it back on the ground. I didn't need that there anyway. Now we'll just duplicate the blue team camera for red team, and we'll be good to go. They think they can trick me? I'll trick them. Now we just switch it for team 1. And voila. Bacon and maple sounds good. Bacon and maple donuts. No, Forge runs really well. It just has some really horrible issues also at the same time. So I wouldn't want to say it's bad. It just has a few problems. Like floaty dudes. I do not watch Bob's Burgers. At all. That actually looks okay. I need to swing the camera a little bit, I think. But that looks like it'll work. It's not great. Let's try it right like that. I think it's good enough to leave it. The one guy's a little floaty. That'll do. Halo 5 frame rate is 60 FPS. Almost 100% of the time. Yeah, I know the one guy's floating a little bit. If I do that... and maybe position it down. Yeah, they did a good job of keeping it running at 60 frames per second. So that's really nice. It's so noticeable too when you go to play a game that's not 60 and then you play this one. It's very good. Yeah, that's definitely going to be good enough. Nobody's obviously floating, so that'll do. Alright. Now I just need to do the cameras for the power weapons and then mush them all into one intro. So I need to do one for the sniper, one for the rockets. Well, it'll get paired with this camera up here. Where'd it go? Where'd the other camera go? There it is. So it'll get paired with this camera. We'll have just a general look of the map. Then we'll have a pan of the sniper rifle, a pan of the rockets, and then a pan of whichever team you are. And that'll be done. So I'll do that sometime before next Saturday. And then next Saturday we will have our community game night. Like we did 3 weeks ago. Hopefully it'll work out. And we finished just 4 minutes past our time, so that is not too bad at all. Let me save this map, and then we'll be ending the stream. I should spell it correctly, though. That'd be good. To be fair, I hit the button, it just didn't catch it. I get almost all of my figures from Big Bad Toy Store. There's a link in the description of every one of my videos. Brian, you're talking about performance drops in the graphics. Or like frames. It's not an issue at all. The only problems really for the Xbox for me are hang-ups on the dashboard interface. Some things just get buggy sometimes. Not buggy, but they just bog down and don't work very well. Sometimes the Xbox Live service has issues, but generally, I don't have any serious problems with it. No stores charge you to have an account at this store. If they do, you shouldn't be buying from them. Alright guys, it is time for me to bid you adieu. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. It was a pretty good conversation we had mostly tonight, other than that one guy. Jesse, really quickly, I have a Blue Yeti microphone that I use for my reviews. I use it for the stream also. You can see it right there. And I have a webcam, a nicer webcam than the one that's built in, so that's how you can see me. I'm using my computer, which is a really nice computer, and I have an Elgato capture card for the game video, and I'm streaming through the Elgato software, or using the Elgato software through OBS. That's everything. I think it is. Did you miss fun stuff? I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. How do I do narration? I don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean the No, the software, it goes through the OBS software, if that's what you're asking me. Anyway, okay, it's time for me to go, so I gotta go. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, I appreciate it. If you haven't given the video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And next week, I'll make a video sometime this week if it's gonna happen. I'm planning on having, here comes the cat, planning on having community game night next Saturday at 8, but we will see. Stop rubbing on the microphone stand. Alright guys, thanks again, I will see you next time. Hi, buddy. Why is it not turning off? Turn off. Yeah, it's